In our Healthier Me, receiving a cancer diagnosis can be devastating, but one woman from Texas was determined not to let it ruin her life. Doctors found a tumor in her spine when she was 21 years old. Now, 5 years later, she has her life back thanks to new technology. Bianca Castro reports.
At 21 years old, Adriana Mogollon says what she thought were just aches and pains grew into something much worse.
I kind of had this pain in my back that just developed into more of a persistent thing, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And finally, I lost feeling below my waist and knew that something was wrong.
Doctors found a tumor pressing down on her spine. Emergency surgery removed most of the tumor, but for getting to the remaining cancer tissue and correcting the deformity now in her spine, she went to Dr. Isidore Lieberman at Texas Back Institute.
And see exactly where that screw sits.
One of the pioneers in the use of robotic technology in the OR.
People come to me and ask me, are you going to use the robot?
Dr. Lieberman uses a robot in the OR to implant devices or screws in the spine exactly where he wants them. He maps his plan ahead of time by using a 3D software that allows him to manipulate the spine before ever cutting into a patient.
It's very much like a pilot flying a plane. Before he gets on the plane, he figures out the weather, the payload, the fuel. He takes that plan and he charts from point A to point B and figures it out, and then he plugs that into his onboard computer, and the onboard computer facilitates the plan for him. Well, that's effectively exactly what we are doing now.
He used robotics to stabilize Adriana's spine during an operation that normally would last hours. Hers lasted 30 minutes, and that meant less time under anesthesia, less blood loss, less risk for complications, and overall a faster recovery.
I actually don't think that I would be doing what I am doing today without everything that's holding me stable into my back.
With the tumor gone and her cancer treatment ongoing, Adriana is back on her feet and standing tall in the fight against cancer.
Adriana is now 5 years into her cancer battle, but she says she feels better than she ever has before. Still ahead here at noon, Mr. Food is cooking up a Western dish inspired by the gold rush.